Let's do this again for another problem. Flex creativity. So I'm going to come over here, click at the bottom, and we'll do this again. Again, take a second here to read the situation. Okay, so now we're ready to go here. And what I want to do is see if there's any connection between a child's flexibility score and a child's creativity score. So again, I'm going to highlight both columns, and I'm going to go to Insert and create a scatter plot. And again, it just seems to suggest that, wow, yes, there seems to be a very strong trend, at least visually at the moment. And I'm going to put the titles here. The X is going to be the creativity flexibility score. The Y is going to be the creativity score. And again, if I want to find R, I will type equal to Corel, highlight the first column, comma, highlight the second column, enclose, return. So R is very large. And again, if I type R squared, it will be literally this value here squared, which turns out to be 92.83. So there is a very, very strong, at the moment, it says correlation between flexibility score and creativity score. It's not surprising, but again, if I were to interpret the meaning of this, at the moment it would say about 92.83% of the variability in creativity score can be accounted by the flexibility score using a linear regression model. So in other words, flexibility score is a very good predictor of creativity score. Very good predictor. Now again, if I want to find the least squares regression line, I'm going to go to an order pair, right click, format data, add trend line. Again, linear is the default. Select display equation on chart, close, and then we'll just move this over here out of the way by just clicking on the middle part with the mouse button, holding it down and dragging it to an open area. So now again, I'm going to create the predicted creativity scores. And I can only do so by entering into the least squares regression line. So I'll type equal to 1.7534 is my slope, times, and here again I'm going to type in the flexibility score by just clicking on the location of the first flexibility score, B19. So I click there, plus my y-intercept. I hit return, and I get a creativity score of 2.508. I actually observed one of 2.1, but it's saying again, on average, I'm expecting a predicted creativity score of 2.5. Again, I'll move to the lower right hand corner and get the rest by clicking, holding, and dragging down. And these all are predicted creativity scores from the model. And again, I could see that R squared is extremely high, and you can see how tight, how strong the ordered pairs seem to cling to this straight line. So this seems to be very good model for a linear model, that is, at first. And this is good. It seems to be good. So the next clip is going to talk about ideas from section 2.4. In other words, uh, sometimes we can be fooled. We're going to use this exact worksheet here to talk about what we want to do next. So don't erase any of this. Save it, and we'll use it for the next clip as well.